D-Rich TV, back at it once again. As you can see, I'm back on the couch. Before I start this video, I want you guys to hit the subscribe button, and I want you guys to hit that little bell next to the subscribe button, so every time I drop a video, you get a notice that I dropped a video. Now today, I want to talk about something that is very special and very near and dear to my heart, because this is a group of basketball players that I have been watching ever since I started covering basketball. This has been the class that I have been watching, and this class to me is going to go down in the history books as one of the best basketball classes to ever do it. When I first started covering basketball back in 2014, when I first started covering AAU basketball, very tough, I came in and I was welcomed. People, they embraced me. As soon as I stepped foot onto the basketball court and started doing what I was doing, I was welcomed. And one of the classes that welcomed me was the class of 2022. And this class is loaded. When you talk about some of the best classes, I forgot what class it is that they had a documentary on. I think it was the class that John Stockton was in. Was it the 85 draft or 86? One of those years. Somebody correct me. It's one of the best NBA draft classes in history, okay? And I hate to make comparisons and say that something is going to be this or somebody's going to be that, but if it's one class that I think has the potential to, have a lot of NBA players that do very well, I think it's the class of 2022. And I'm not just saying that because it's the class that embraced me. I'm saying it because there's so many good players in the class of 2022. I was just looking at the USA basketball list, and I'm just looking at the players, and it's deep. It's a very deep class, man. Very, very deep class. And a question that I always get asked is, D-Rich, who's the number one player in the class of 2022? I have people who do middle school basketball rankings. They always ask me, who's the number one player in the class of 2022? And I always told them, I said, you come up with your own opinion. You come up with your own opinion, and I'll see what you think. Because for me, I've been watching this class for, 3-4 years now. 2014. It was probably 2014 going on 15. So about 3 to 4 years now, I've been watching this specific class. And the way that these players have, blossomed over the past couple of years is amazing, man. Like, it's so many players. It's almost to the point where I don't want to name anybody because I don't want to. It's some players I haven't seen, but it's a lot of players that I have seen. You talking about the USA basketball. Let me just go down the list. You got players like Zion Cruz, Chris Livingston, Jalen Duren, saw him at CP3, Trawan Holloman, Jalen Hood Shafino. It's so many players, man. Mark Mitchell, MJ Rice, it's so many players. I'm Jarris Walker going to IMG. It's so many players. This class is so loaded, man. You got Dariq Whitehead, at Mount Verde. Am I saying that? Mount Verde. Am I saying that correctly? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. But there's so many players in this class, and there's so many players, I can't even name them all. And there's definitely some kids that should have been at the USA that weren't there. I thought that Amari Bailey should have been at the USA basketball camp because that's a player that I saw play when I first started doing this. And, I think he's got potential to be whatever he wants to be, and he wasn't there. So some players that weren't invited to the USA basketball training camp are still going to be phenomenal players, and this class is so special, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And I know you guys want to hear my opinion on who the number one player in the class of 2022 is, and I'm going to tell you that. But before I tell you that, I want to let you know this 2022 class has potential to be one of the greatest basketball classes ever. Period. It's so many good players. Okay? So many. So many. That's why I don't see how middle school basketball rankings, tried to rank this class, because if it was one class that I would leave alone, it would probably be this class. Because, it can go this way, it can go that way, it can go this way, and it can go that way again. Okay? That's why I feel like a part of me is leaving, because these guys are now in the 9th grade. And you guys know I cover middle school basketball a lot, and that's what I've been doing, the past couple of years. And these guys are gone. They're gone. They're not coming back to middle school. They're gone. They're on to high school, on to bigger and better things, man. And it really almost makes me want to cry, because I got spoiled by some of these guys, man. Just going to see them play. It was amazing. It was amazing. But it's over. All good things must come to an end. So let me give you my answer on who the number one player in the class of 2022 is. And let me just say this. This is my opinion. Listen, I never told nobody, because I always told people, listen, come up with your own opinion. Go watch everybody play, and you come up with your own opinion. Okay? But I'm going to tell you what I think. The player that I think is the number one player in the class of 2022 is Emoni Bates. Okay? Now, some of you guys might say, well, D-Rich, you just playing favorites. Because you one of the people who found Emoni Bates. Like, they say, D-Rich, you found Emoni Bates. And it's funny when people say that, because I didn't find Emoni Bates. Emoni Bates found me. I was just at a basketball event, and I look over and I see a tall, skinny kid over there killing. Wasn't paying me no attention, and I go over there, and he dominates again. Then after that, it was just meant to be. He found me, if you ask me, because he came to Chicago at a basketball tournament and was dominating. And it was an event that I was at. So I would say he found me. I didn't find him. You know what I mean? Because somebody was going to find him. But to me, that's the number one player in the class of 2022. And this is a phenomenal basketball class. So you guys can say what you want to say about my opinion. But my opinion is my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. I read some things from USA Basketball, and they said that this class is very special. And they said that the player that stood out there was Emoni Bates. They also said that Jarace Walker was dominating. They also said that Dariq Whitehead played well. They also said that Zion Cruz showed phenomenal athleticism. But these are things that we all know, man. This class is loaded. They said that MJ Rice played good. You got players like Ty Rodgers down there that did good. Chris Livingston from Akron, Ohio. This class is loaded, man. It's very, very special. Okay? And I don't even like naming names, because I know it's some names that I'm leaving out. I know it is. I know it's some people that's going to be mad at me like, damn, he left so-and-so out. This class is phenomenal, and so many of these kids are going to get older and may do things outside of basketball. The main thing is to go to school for free. Of course you want to get to the NBA. Of course you do. And some of these guys will. And there's people who haven't even been on the scene yet that will be phenomenal in the next couple of years, because they're going under the radar right now. So if you're watching this right now and you like, damn, use this as motivation, because I guarantee you 100%, some people going to progress, and some people going to fall off. It's a guaranteed fact. Somebody going to fall off. Okay? So if you're watching this and you were in the class of 2022, listen, man, just keep grinding. Your time going to come. And the main objective is to go to school for free and get a free education, which is something that I couldn't do. And I'm telling you right now, go to school for free, and And basketball is not the end all be all. You don't have to be a hooper in the future. You don't have to be in the NBA to make it. I always say that. You can be whatever you want to be in life. But I know the main objective is to get to the NBA and get that check. Everybody chasing a check. Okay, I just wanted to touch on this, get my opinion out there. Leave a comment what you think. Maybe some of you guys don't agree with my opinion. Feel free to comment. I'll take the criticism. I'll take the hate. You can say what you want to say about me. This is D Rich, man. No pressure. DRichTV.com. I'm going to be doing things like this a lot more often. If it's something that you guys want me to talk about, let me know. It's Saturday. I'm about to get up out of here. I know it's some names that I left off that I didn't name. It's so many good players in this class, and I think that it will go down as one of the best basketball classes in history. I'm out.